And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Ball one to Bogaerts.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Next offering upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Right down to shoot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Boog Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
That smash towards center. Judge brings it in. Out number 2. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Battling here as he fouls it away. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next offering in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back to the Bronx. And towing the slab here, Yu Darvish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
DJ LeMahieu leading things off and takes a strike. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 1. And the righty deals. Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. Pulls it in for the out. And And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. And it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Juan Soto. Outside. And that is ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty. One down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. First pitch just misses. Soto leads off first with one away. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 down.
3-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Ground ball right side. Nice stop. Over to Kim. One. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Down to third baseman, Manny Machado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Rodon back to work.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Ground ball left side. On to first. Machado is out.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The Padres trailing by a run here at the top of the second. High fly ball down the left field line. Verdugo sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Luis Campusano stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In there at the knees for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rodon fires. Profar gets a piece there. Rodon sets and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. That misses. Now 1-2. And downstairs. Two now. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Matthew Batten on deck for the Padres. This one in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
That one ripped. Tatis going back. Get out of town. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Alex Verdugo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. The pitch. That one down the line. Jump throw across his body. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
One gone, runner at first. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting it away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one missed. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ripped to short. They take the force out. That is the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the third inning. So here's the Padres DH, Matthew Batten. As the lefty gets to work. That one not close. And it's 1-0. Fought off foul. The wide to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jackson Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Bogarts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Yankees up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at second. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to have. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Tatis at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball. And now the lefty struck him out looking. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in New York, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And ball 1 to Judge.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out, runner at second. Juan Soto now. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. On the ground to first, Cronenworth. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Bounced out to short. Kim fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
The lefty fires. That one off the mark. 1-0.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And Manny gets a piece.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
And another ball. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair.
He was all over that one. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. Fly to left his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. And a pitch. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. The Yanks leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. In the dirt, ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a strike in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Late swing, fouled off. Hit slowly on the ground. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. They got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Strike 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Go to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 2 and the Padres 1. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Anthony Rizzo. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Rizzo, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one missing low. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Backed off the plate that time. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis after it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the DH, Matthew Batten. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
0-1 down. Fastball for a strike.
So I went to the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Outside.
One there. The 1-0. And a good eye there. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. It just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Bounce to the right side. Torres handles. Gets it to first. Bogaerts retired. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And our score remains 2-1. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one drifts inside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes Aaron Judge. First pitch misses. Two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. LeMahieu on his way to third. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Here comes a pitch. And the slider just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And fouled off. Righty to the plate. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tommy Kahnle getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Gonzalez also getting ready. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses outside, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
One and one.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Here's a 1-1.
Well, that's out.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Count 1-0.
First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
Out.
3, and they turn the double play. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Padres waste a chance.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Darvish back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. And forget it. He made him pay for that one. And they had a run. It's 3-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Jeremiah Estrada. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56, Jeremiah Estrada.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch.
Nope.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Tom Cosgrove appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And the pitch. Foul ball. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away.
Now batting.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Rizzo.
First offering, and it just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Outside low. Ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano.
Luis Campusano.
The pitch. Just missed. Kahnle, in his 9th season, he features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back, left field, Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That clips the corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first on the run. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And here is Matthew Batten. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. 0-2 now. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. And they still trail it here 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tom Cosgrove.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The pitch. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side. And foul ball. That's down and in. Three-two. That one to first. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his